And they first prepare the land, you know, they cut the brush, they plow it, they harrow it, they do all the necessary groundwork, and then they sow the seed and watch it grow, you see, and cultivate it. Well, that's what they do with your mind in preparation for every event that will happen in your life, every major event in your life. You've seen it all through movies, especially in this day and age. And in the last century, it was primarily, well, in the 20th century, it was primarily novels and stage plays and music halls, etc. But today it's in everybody's TV, the one-eyed set, the Lie of Lucifer, Ra, you know, the Tell Levi Zion. And then they program it right into you through entertainment, and then you see it happening in real life, and you think, oh, I guess that's okay, it's sort of natural, isn't it? And you don't think any more beyond that. Where did that idea come from in the first place? It's marketed to you through entertainment, and that's the prime reason for entertainment. Is not for you to sit and have music while you chew the grass like good little sheep. It's to program you, and that's why you have to have big bucks to get in to the entertainment industry. Big bucks, and you must be qualified to be being a very high degree Mason who knows the scores, you say, because they can't let any Joe Blow come in. Plato said that thousands of years ago. Culture is created from the top. And put down to the people. You're taught it comes from the grassroots, you see, and just sort of withers or blossoms or like weeds it grows, and it doesn't, because they can't allow anything to come from the grassroots. Because it's not in their plan. They can never tell the unforetold consequences the most simplest, seemingly innocent thing could possibly do, the rippling effects. What it would affect and so on. So everything comes from the top down in this culture creation business. And it's always been that way in civilization. What normalcy was, we haven't a clue. Prior to the incoming of these characters with their system, their ancient system, of money, chronology, priesthoods, and merchandising, and rulerships. Ruler, of course, comes from the ruler that you use in school, a ruler. Everything is Masonic terminology. Cain is the same thing too. He's a priest, but he's also a builder. Cain was the first artificer, the first scientist who made things with metals and so on, metal. And you have a ruler. A cane is also a ruler. They used to use the canes, the bulrushes, to make rulers in ancient Middle East. So they're rulers and they measurers, you say. And a good ruler weighs you in the balance, as you say. And if you're found wanting, he won't have you around because he wants efficiency. And that's where we're going today, with pure efficiency. School to work. School to work. Now, when you listen to the elite talking, if you ever mix amongst them, you'll hear them discuss this kind of stuff quite freely. Oh, the people need us, the masses, the peasants, the profane, they need us. It's like saying that the mice in the field need that hawk. That's how they rationalize this nonsense. They can never look at themselves honestly because good psychopaths cannot. They run on ego, super ego. That's why they're psychopaths. And they get their way regardless of the consequences to anyone around them because they have no empathy for others. Now they can work together as long as they're working towards a common goal and they're all sharing the loot. But the time obviously comes when good psychopaths have to turn on each other, and it will eventually come one day. The world comes into sight, and each one wants his name chiseled in stone, as they always do, these guys. A statue with his name chiseled in stone is the first king of the whole entire planet. And they're all chomping at the bit to get it. So the cooperation won't last forever. That doesn't help the masses, of course, because in the meantime, they are being called off. Population control councils were held by Britain under Thomas Malthus in the 1700s. And they discussed methods of culling off the excess people through disease or creating housing schemes, basically, on swamplands and unhealthy areas. The stuff that we did to the American Indians, in other words, put them in areas where they can't eat very well, and the climate isn't the best, and it's swampy, full of mosquitoes, whatever. And plagues break out, and they even had it worked out under Malthus that the poor houses that they created, where they threw you in when you were broke, you see, or you owed money for your rent, as most folk did. They rented in Britain, for instance, and Europe. And if you didn't have money, they'd throw you in a debtor's prison, which cost you money, by the way. That was added to what you owed. And then they kicked you out into the poorhouse, where you were forced to work till you died. And you didn't last long in the poorhouse. Most women and children lasted 6 months at the most. And this was called a more efficient way of disposing of the poor unfortunates, as they call them. This is the real history, which isn't hidden if you want to find it. It's not a nice drama, like a docudrama like TV or Anne of Green Gables. All the rubbish that they feed you, because people get most of their history today through romantic novels, stuff like that. There was nothing romantic about the 1700s, the 1800s, or the 1900s. For most people, it was a horror show. And that horror show has been slightly alleviated at the moment because the biggest change of all is coming into view, the completion of the great work, the one that started 4,500 BC sort of stuff, where they see themselves running the world in a scientific manner. The natural order for the stupid ones simply won't exist in it. And there'll be no free thought or free opinion. And we see it all today with political correctness, all this kind of stuff being forced down our throats.
Some people have a deep, abiding respect for the natural beauty that was once this country. And some people don't. People start pollution. People can stop it. Write for Pollution Booklet Box 1771, Radio City Station, New York.